determining that you or a loved one qualifies for long-term care Medicaid is not the end in terms of actually getting that benefit. An application must be submitted and approved. Medicaid applications in Illinois are reviewed and processed by the Department of Human Services. Long-term care Medicaid applications are reviewed at one of the department's 3 hub offices, while those applying for other types of Medicaid benefits have their applications processed out of a local office. When applying for long-term care Medicaid, it is not enough to just fill out application forms. Medicaid can review what an applicant did with their assets and income during the 5 years preceding the application. If the applicant is married, their spouse must also provide the same information. Failure of the spouse to cooperate with providing information can result in denial of the application. The department requires 5 years' worth of bank statements for all accounts open or closed within the 5-year period. In addition to the statements, the applicant needs to provide copies of checks, withdrawals, and indirect deposits for $500 or greater. If there are any transactions that require further explanations, such as checks to family members or friends, then the applicant may want to submit additional documents to support the nature of the transaction. Medicaid also asks for 5 years' worth of tax returns, deeds for property, verification of all types of insurance policies and income, copies of estate planning documents, including trusts and powers of attorney, as well as various personal identification documents. Once the application is submitted to the department and reviewed by a caseworker, the caseworker will either issue a decision, send out a request for information, or refer the case to the Office of the Inspector General, or OIG, for further review. Review by the OIG is necessary if the caseworker identifies certain triggers on the application, such as an admitted transfer of assets during the 5-year look-back. Requests for information from the department and the OIG generally have short deadlines to respond. Once all review has been completed on the application, the department will issue a decision. Preparing an application and the review process is time-consuming. Successful applications are extremely organized and thoroughly reviewed before submission to identify any potential issues. Proper review and organization of the application, as well as routine communications with the Medicaid offices, are essential to obtaining an approval. We assist with all aspects of the application process, from telling you what documents are necessary to reviewing and identifying potential issues, filling out the necessary paperwork for submission, responding to requests, and following up to get a decision.